All right, so we have an update here. MapleStory updating to 64-bit client with version 231, and I believe we're currently in 230 already, if I'm not mistaken. Go to the dentist if 230. With the 231 update currently scheduled for Wednesday, March 16, 2022, MapleStory's game client will be upgraded to 64-bit, enabling improved performance on modern systems and to help us support MapleStory long into the future. It's not a completely new game, so, you know, expectations on medium, please, or low to medium, okay? And as part of this update, MapleStory will no longer be playable on 32-bit x86 operating systems. I don't know who still had these, but if you are one of those people, you're going to have to upgrade to a 64-bit OS, okay? MapleStory 32-bit was limited to in memory to about 2 gigs in usage, depending, more like 4, depending on the needs of the operating system. With a change to 64-bit, it will allow for the MapleStory client to use more memory and to improve client performance in various memory-intensive situations. Mostly, this is boss fights and Legion fight as well. You will see the memory usage peak quite a bit. While 64-bit client will improve some client performance issues, please keep in mind that it will not resolve every issue you may have encountered previously. So mainly what they're talking about here is that like server lag or channel lag, that kind of stuff, will have nothing to do with this. The things it can resolve is whatever becomes memory leaking. So like crashing because of memory leak, background starts flashing, bosses disappearing, that kind of stuff. That should start happening way later or not at all, depending on how long your playing session is. How can I learn what operating system I have? So here, this is how you can check about your PC. So you want to look at the system type and find the amount of the bits here. Is Windows 10 all 64-bit? I think Windows 7 had a 32 and a 64, right? People in chat can let me know if I'm completely wrong on that. But I think if you have Windows 10, I think you're good. If you're still running Windows 7, you should probably switch over to 10 as well. Because, you know, that's not being supported anymore as far as I'm aware. So you have one of 3 possibilities: 64-bit operating system, 64-based processor. No changes required. Your computer is already set up and ready to go. 32-bit operating system, 64-based processor. Your computer's operating system is still 32-bit. However, your system's processor is able to support a 64-bit operating system. In order to play MapleStory after the update, you will need to upgrade your operating system to a 64-bit version. And 32-bit operating system and x86-based processor. Unfortunately, your computer is not able to support a 64-bit operating system and will not be able to run MapleStory after this update. So that means new PC, new computer. System requirements. Oh, wait, there's an asterisk here. Wait, okay, that's just below the thing. Okay. Minimum requirements, recommended requirements. I would think that most people in Intel Core 2 Duo 3 GHz AMD Athlon. Holy. When did AMD RAM storage 40 gigs or more recommended? Graphics card AMD RX 570, I don't even know. ATI Radeon HD, I have something like that, I think. DirectX network, broadband internet connection, fiber internet connection. Recommended. I don't have that. For smooth installation, we recommend having at least 40 gigs of hard drive space available. Yeah, because a bunch of your files will have to like be on the computer at the same time and have to like double up during the installation process. So keep a lot of extra space available. Additional options, finally. With the V231 update, 2 additional options will be made available in-game in a new 64-bit option menu. Memory map input-output default is off. When enabled, this will allocate additional memory to MapleStory in order to improve data access speed, improving overall performance, and making it more difficult for you to memory leak and for the program to have an abnormal termination. And max memory usage limit default is 50% of system RAM, restricts how much memory that MapleStory can use. A higher cap will improve performance and loading times. When the cap is reached, the system will attempt to release unused memory, which may cause performance issues. Yeah, so don't put this at like 90% or at 100% because your whole computer is going to start stuttering and just imploding. Don't put it too high. So start low and then see how much you can add to it. But yeah, hopefully this will make sure that memory leaks are a thing of the past, but all the other stuff, all the other issues we're having with channels and lag and all that stuff, that's still another thing. There was an update on that recently as well, just to double check on that, that they are redoing some lag and server stuff. They're basically saying that they're still trying a whole bunch of stuff. They found that channel 4, 11, 14, and 18 were improving, but the other ones weren't. So they're rebuilding hardware, I believe. Yeah, for channels 1 and then 25 through 30. So make sure you check channel 1 and 25 through 30 a lot, and so you'll be able to give the feedback on this post hopefully somewhere after the next weekend, so there's been some time to play on those channels so that we can keep giving feedback and keep getting updates, and that they can keep trying stuff to hopefully give some good channels and a stable game. All right. But yeah, so this is upcoming in the next patch. So that is, when was it? March 16th. Okay, so that's still a little ways off. That's still about a month off. And this is ongoing. So just a little update for 64-bit client and channel stability stuff. Cool. Cool.